still alive.
He dropped his taser and ran from him. And then a guy struck him, and then he ran back to the police.
That shit was wild.
And no bullets, not one bullet dislodged. Right,
and they
not
still
one bullet.
didn't shoot him. And then a naked white guy chased the police.
I saw that.
He got a gun and he got an AK-47 running from a naked white guy.
Speaking of, it's not to cut you off, but before I forget, speaking of that, man, big up to our brother, our comedian brother, Nima Williams. He always, Nima, shout out to him, man. He always trying to keep some awareness of what's going on, and even the videos, because even some of them might be a little older, but people hadn't really paid attention, let it slide by. But when you see it now, and in conjunction with all the other ones, it's like, yo, these jokers are out of control. It's like
they want us to look at stuff as a slant. You know what I'm saying? They want us to look at stuff as a slant, just like before my son, God rest his soul, before he passed, I always told my son about the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when they I mean, everything translate back to the Bible, where it says, honor thy mother and father, or your days shall be numbered. But you know, and the parents will look like, yeah, you got to honor us. But he also speak, because God is he's no respecter of man, and he says a parent should not provoke a child to disrespect them. So you know what I'm saying? It's a catch-22 at the same time. Even
you got to carry yourself.
What's going on? Even what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like the police look at us, black men. You know what I'm saying? Even the black boys, the young boys that grow up to be men, they look at us like spiders. Like if you seen a spider, if any one of us seen a spider in our house, we're frantic. But where does the fear come? The fear is not really there that you see the spider. The fear comes when you hit and it jumps away. Now you don't know where it went. You damn near about to move. You know what I'm saying? But let a butterfly come in your house. You're playing. The whole family chasing it. Y'all smiling. That's how the cops see us. Like
butterflies
like
and spiders.
And they see.
It's a good analogy. I'll take it. Butterflies and spiders.
What you think, Howie? What you think, Howie?
Well, man, interesting, man, from the good brothers, man, to hear y'all speak on it. It's so much. I don't even think there's time in this fucking segment that is, you know, to really talk about it all. But with that being said, I'm gonna go. I don't know where to start. Let's go back to defunding the police, because I think that's where there was something that stuck with me earlier, and when we first started talking. So many different topics we can talk about.
Right.
I'm a little leery of the defunding of the police scenario. Because there are people that are going to still commit crimes, no matter what color they are, age. We still have to have. There's still going to be people that are going to commit domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? There's still going to be people that are going to rob. You know what I'm saying? Liquor store. I mean, there's still be people that are going to be drinking and driving. So we have to have, or drugs or whatever you know what I mean. Meth addicts, dope.
How about reform? How about reform the police or something? Defund them. I say decrease their size. You know, that's the reason. You got 5 or 6 cars pulling up because they ain't got shit else to do. There is no crime. There is no real crime. So when there's a little call, they come in 4 or 5 cars, 8 of them standing around for one little thing, and then it escalates. So it's too many of them.
Let me get to that, Purnell. Hold on.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's a good topic.
I understand your passion and you know what I'm saying, and the way you feel, because of, look at us, man. We are, you know, at the top of the picking, you know what I'm saying, the pickings when it comes to the motherfuckers that get taken out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, tomorrow one of us may not be here. So this is a serious subject, even though we can add humor to it. But
God forbid.
I'm not into saying, hey, y'all, let's go in here and take all the money away from the police. Now, if there is a method to this, which I think people are coming up with, if you're saying we need to go in and rebudgetize the departments individually across the country like we do any other business or any other, and we can say, hey, we need a new budget, we need to create a new line item, and we need to, you know, allocate funds in these areas and take away from here, that's different. That's not really defunding the police. That's just really budgetizing and, you know what I'm saying, things that businesses need to do anyway. So if we're going to do that, that's fine. Yeah, because I don't believe that the 12th precinct in Detroit needs a tank. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, you know, if you need tanks, you call, you know, the military. You know, you call it National Guard, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that local police departments should have or be privy to the same equipment that the military.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they need some of that. Now, I'm not saying they don't need all of it. Let me be clear. You know what I'm saying? Because they are real live criminals. We can't put our police in a situation where they're, where they don't have enough to deal with a real situation. Now, with that being said, we are the targets, as Purnell said. So they got a lot of this extra shit just to really fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And which is unnecessary.
Yeah.
They are so afraid that we're the spiders that Martini is talking about that brings about all this extra equipment that they buy and all this extra funding that they use to put right in the hoods where they don't really need. So what I'm saying is, with all of that going on, we have to figure out. A lot of police officers are just straight walking off the forces across the country. They just the blue flu. They just like, fuck this, we ain't doing no more. Well, fucking good.
But are those the good ones leaving, the so-called good ones, or the ones that just can't do the shit they wanted to do no more?
Exactly. That's my point. If you feel like you mad, you're that fucking mad because you can't beat the shit out of me no more.
Right.
Now they're hanging us.
Yeah, exactly, because now they're going to have their little lynch mobs out. That's the next thing. But let's stick with this. So what I'm saying is, because it's a process. That's why, so we don't have enough time to do this shit. But,
right.
So what I'm saying, we just don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think about how fucked up this shit has been, for goddamn 500-600 years.
I tell you, hey Joe, I tell you this, man. I've got a lot of knowledge. I got a lot of knowledge from great men, and I say these men were great, although they were homeless. But I call them great men because they took the time out to go back into their used to be and what they used to be and what they were, and they neglect the fact of not having, being unfortunate, and to go there and give me information back when I was growing up. Now, I'm not calling this man homeless, but it's also a great man that I got great information from. His sons was never there, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't come see the sons. I came to kick it with him. His name, God rest his soul, was Howard Bell Jr. Senior. Howard Bell.
I got a question. I didn't mean to cut you off. It's pertaining to what everybody said, and y'all probably got a different perspective. Shout out to everybody on the Facebook Live. Uncle Mark is in here. Chris, you from Philly's in here. OC, Allegra. Who else we got in here? Lou, what up? Bronx Heavy. Jamie, what up? LES in the building. Tiff, what up, Tiff? Appreciate you. Happy Father's Day. What up, Will? Mark says something interesting. He goes, if an officer assaults a handcuffed perp, he should be charged with assault and his partner too.
Yes.
So, thoughts on that?
I agree. You know what I really think with that? Whenever a cop is involved in anybody's life being lost, their pension should automatically be almost damn near to the family of the lost person. If it's proven in any way, if they don't get jail time, at the very least, their pension or the police department overall, everybody's pension in the police department should be defunded in that respect.
Let me say this real quick though. I could be out with somebody. I could be a Rook and Gear scenario. This is just made up. Go ahead. I could be a cop. I'm fresh. I want to do good. You know what I'm saying? I go out. They got me riding with this motherfucker. I don't know he's an undercover Klansman. You know what I'm saying? He's a motherfucker. I got to go to jail too? See, that's
if we on the street, look at you. If me and you walking down the street and I rob a nigga, you don't know I got the gun, but they catch us both. You going to jail too, Howie?
Yeah, but if I got a good attorney, my attorney can I can get off. You know what
right, but these are police officers who never face the crimes that they get charged with. 90% of them.
Let me say this. Go ahead, Howie.
This is dangerous. This is the very dangerous territory right here. You know, we cannot afford to penalize real good policemen and people that are really doing this shit because of these motherfucking idiots, dog.
I understand.
Let me finish. This is a thin line. You know what I'm saying? Between saying, hey man, you know what I'm saying? These police fucked up and we need to stop, these motherfuckers from killing unarmed black men. Yeah. But you can't just fuck with every police officer is not fucked up. That's like saying every black person is racist. That's like saying every white person is racist. We
get that. We get it.
Let me finish. I'm gonna round this out. So what has to happen? You're gonna defund the police or debunk them niggas. I get it. But you still got to have a process where the good cops can filter back through and you get new hirees and all that kind of stuff as well that want to do for the greater good. You cannot say, fuck all the police. You know what I'm saying? Because then another crackhead come and steal, you know what I'm saying, your garbage can. Who you going to call?
Okay.
Let me,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me curb your enthusiasm a bit.
Go ahead, Martini.
Just to touch on, that was Marcus' question.
Okay.
Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Joe? That was Marcus'
Mark.
question?
Yeah, that was my family accent, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, well, he said if a guy is in handcuffs.
If he's handcuffed and he's assaulted, should him and the partner should be brought up on charges, is what he's saying.
Yes, because my thing is you took away the biggest two weapons from a man.
Mm-hmm.
That's this. And they behind his back. So that's like in a sense, a man shouldn't hit a woman.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because she's the weaker sex. So that goes the same. That goes the same thing when a man hand is behind his back. He can't hit you back. He's already subdued.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you got him down, he's not using his feet or his legs.
Right.
But wait. I'm getting somewhere with this. Now watch this. Now the thing is, if you do that, that's just like if somebody, if I told you a match burns twice, and then you say how? I strike it, blow it out, then I touch you, but you holler. Now you holler because why? You didn't believe me. Or did you not know where I was going with it?
Right. He thought you meant burn twice physically, meaning you
that motherfucker caught me just now with that shit. I said this motherfucker.
Right, because you burnt him when he that's why he jumped back.
Listen,
it did burn twice.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying to you though, good brother.
And after this, we're gonna move on to the next one. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead. Close it out, Howie. Go ahead.
Not penalize people with good intent and are really good police officers because of these fucking sick ass supremacist motherfuckers. We cannot do that. There is a thin line. We have to really do some really good vetting and some really good screening and rehiring process to bring these police forces back together.
All right.
You cannot.
All right. Thank you, Howard.
Police, man. Hey, look, I'm from Detroit. I grew up with a singing group called the Blue Pigs.
The Blue Pigs.
Hey, let me throw this. Let me throw this in here before we get out of here. Hey, Joe,
we ain't going nowhere.
We're not done. We're not done. We're just going to the next topic.
No, I know. Before we go to the next topic, let me throw this in here because Howie Reed touched something I was thinking about. But anyway, bully cops are only people who were bullied and got a badge to stand behind to bully the people that had nothing to do with them being bullied. So it's revenge as a scapegoat. So the target is a darker skin.
I agree with you on that, and I've always said that. And
I got some people. Go ahead.
I always say this. They had to be losers. Those specific group of cops that get into those situations consistently where they're killing a black man unarmed. I feel like there's some connection to going back to their childhood or some type of power struggle where you can't, because I mean, I work with kids. I've been working with kids for over 17, 18 years. And it's like,
oh, wow.
Y'all supposed to be guidance counselors, like in the street, like for real. Like,
literally. You're
supposed to always de-escalate. How are you showing up to kill somebody on a consistent basis?
Right. And the call wasn't nowhere near a climatic call for somebody to have the gun out.
Yeah.
Real quick, I got people on my Facebook Live, right? They wanted to say something. I'm just going to read it real quick and you can go right up. Yolanda said, if his partner allows this to happen, he should be arrested too. And then Jesse says, it's not, Jesse said, hold on, Howard, hold on. I'm just reading what they said.
How can you allow?
Go ahead, Howie. Go ahead, Howie.
Listen, Purnell, let's stop. How can I allow this nigga to pull his own fucking trigger? How can I allow this nigga? I
get what you're saying.
Bastard. If I'm a real good cop and this motherfucker is killing motherfuckers, I'm right here.
Can I ask you this out? If two gang members walking down the street and they commit a crime, the new gang member just got jumped in a week ago. Yeah, I'm saying if the police get them two crime, they're gonna go. It's a crime. What they doing is wrong.
Bullshit the police been doing to black people too. That's the same bullshit.
They got to be held accountable.
Listen,
All right, we're gonna move on.
We all guilty by association.
You're right.
We guilty by being born black.
You know what I'm saying? That's the shit they was doing to us, and now we doing it to them. That doesn't make it right.
I got it.
Right.
All right, Howie.
I got to do this.
That don't make it right. That's all I'm saying.
No, listen. There's no the dope part about this show. We all fathers, we all men, we all black men.
Yeah,
I think
I'm just being honest, man. I'm 45.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that, Howie. You know that. Respect.
I'm 47 years old, bro. I've lived a long time. And
damn, you live 43.
And you've been in Detroit.
I've lived in Los Angeles, South Carolina, fucking Atlanta, and New York. Except on this motherfucker's couch. You know what I'm saying?
So wait.
I know. You know what I'm saying? I've been around, bro.
Listen, y'all all three old school. Listen, y'all all three old school brothers. When I say that, wisdom, you've been around. This next topic is a perfect segue. Stuff, let me not say stuff. Certain brands that we've been used to since the existence of all of us have started to change their outlook and have the vision be more clear in terms of the Black Lives Matter. What I'm getting at, Aunt Your Mama, Mrs. Buttersworth, Uncle Ben, Cream of Wheat.
All right, let me start off.
What is going on? Let's go,
I
Pete.
don't know. Everybody's going now. They're on this real political kick to get this shit right. With
we
no
all
more
still
with
buying it. We all still buying Aunt Your Mama.
No, this is the thing. Aunt Your Mama, like they literally going out buying this shit like it's collector's item. I'm saying the pancake mix, it's going off the shelves fast like fucking hotcakes. That's how fast it's getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? And poor Uncle Ben, he been on that rice package for damn near 192 years, right?
Like
so now I guess we can finally say no more Mr. Rice Guy. May he rest in peace. You know, let that brother go. But it's a lot going on with that, man.
I like that.
What you think, Martini?
Oh, damn. I'm gonna set that chip up.
Black man on the field.
I would address that with, and you already know me, man. I'm, the wisdom. I get my wisdom from my Heavenly Father. Anybody get it from anywhere else, you're a fool. But dude, with me, it's just like God. I mean, it's prophecy for one. God said there will be wars and rumor of wars, and it goes in the beginning of this whole pandemic. Somebody put out, China can't bring anything else over here. China makes toilet paper, and everybody followed suit and cleaned the racks off until someone said, "What are you doing? Toilet paper is still around, and now you can find toilet paper everywhere because your mentality is launched, fished at, if you will." And we grabbed the hook, and then we reeled in, and then now we wondering why we over here on this part, because you're listening to the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say you got to see with your mind, hear with your eyes, and smell with your ears.
I love that.
You got to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like education, bro. Education will guide you, but knowledge walks with you. You know what I'm saying? Education without knowledge is like education without knowledge is like owning a Bentley without an engine. You look good, but you ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going far.
My father, and I ain't trying to bring just because of my father, but my father used to say some hell of a shit, Joel.
Man, I'm telling you, I learned a lot from Howard Bell Sr., dude.
Tell me some classic your father would say, Howie.
Yes, tell us, Howie. Share.
Give me some classic your pops would say.
Martini Harris used to go over my house for real. When we weren't there, he'd go see my pops and hang out with him and play. But my father was a chess player, and he smoked weed, and he was a real philosopher, though. I mean, from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And my father been gone now for since 9/11. So whenever you yeah, right. He died before he died that earlier that year. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
But but I'm gonna tell you, man, he was classic. You know what I'm saying? You know what the one of the most classic things he said that people don't know?
What?
Live below your means.
Oh yeah.
Drop that shit like it was a jewel. Quit.
It is a jewel.
Shit. If I
live below your means.
Right.
gonna put you in
one
financial
yeah.
can't get out of.
Howie, yeah. Yeah, and then he'll say one of his things, he hate for people to say, all right, for instance, you remember the dude, Howie, the guy that looked like Morgan Freeman with the hair looked like 9/11 smoke. Yeah, and the big nose. So we sitting on the porch playing chess, and he kicking it with me, you know what I'm saying? And the guy looks up and said, hey man, I'm gonna come play chess with you. And then he looked at me and he was cool as hell. He was like, see, that's a guy right there that like to hear himself talk. He know damn well he ain't never played no chess with me. Now, nigga, why would you come on my porch? Why would you think I'll let you on my porch to touch my pieces?
I got a question. What are some of the lines as fathers and men y'all live by? What are some of the quotes? I know we always dealing with a lot of different people, and we always mentoring, so to speak. We mentor each other as men. We mentor our brothers, our sisters. What are some of the lines that maybe y'all live by? One of mine, I'll start it off, is live your path. Live your path is something, people say chase your dream, but I feel like when you live your path, that's something that's already paved out for you. So you're trying to find out a way to stay on your path all the time. How can I stay focused and stay on my path? So my quote, my quote is live your path by all means.
That.
What
like
you think,
that.
Purnell?
I never heard that before. Mine, if it's me, it's something somebody said to me. It made so much sense when they said it. It said, if it was easy, anybody could do it. And that stuck with me. I don't know why, but anything. I was doing construction work at the time, but the guy who said it to me was like a foreman on a job, and I don't know what we were talking about, but we were making good money to do the work. And he said, if it was easy, anybody could do it. I don't know. And the shit just stuck with me through comedy, through other shit that I do. And that's one thing, I don't know, that stayed with me for sure.
What you think, Howie?
Hey man, it's been so many. I'm gonna go back to my father. You know what I'm saying? He used to say shit like, finish what you started.
Simple enough. Yeah.
I never knew
right?
Fuck that shit meant as a kid.
Simple enough.
You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? I just finished this damn shit. You know what I'm saying?
Finish it.
But he used to say that shit all the time. Finish what you started. He used to talk like this. Don't get caught up in what another motherfucker's feelings and views are. Finish what you started.
Feelings of you.
For you. Do shit for you. Do shit for you.
Yeah.
And that don't mean buy yourself a pair of fucking Jordans either. That means do things for your soul, nigga, and your well-being and your continuing quest for knowledge and fucking learning. And
now here's a few that I got. You may hate me now, but you'll love me for it later.
Oh yeah. And
the other one, don't no man want a woman that she can't learn don't no man want a woman that he can't teach, and don't no woman want a man that she can't learn from.
That sounds real. That sounds real. That sounds real.
I mean, it's you know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's just like I'm married. I got married. A lot of people say you married.
Yeah, congratulations again. I know. Been 2 years, right?
Brother. Marry your best friend. Marry your soulmate. What is a soulmate? Okay, I don't even want to go there, but it's just a question. But
gotcha.
my thing is, marry somebody like whatever. Like I'm right-handed. I'm gonna marry a woman that I look at as my left hand, because I can't write with my left hand, but I can write with my right. I can't shoot a basketball with my left hand, but I can shoot it with my right. So we're basically
getting extra kudos from the wife on this one tonight.
Right.
Boy. You know that.
Like, oh my God.
Wherever I'm weak at, my wife come and be my left hand because she's strong just like my right.
Okay.
All right, so,
I like that.
So check this out. Speaking of women, and I always say this jokingly. And I'm pretty sure we've heard something down the parallel thinking of it, but I feel like the country needs, when I say the country, United States of America needs to be single for the next 4 years. We don't need to be in a relationship. We don't need to be getting with Joe Biden or Trump, either one of them. And I don't know about y'all, the reason why I say that is because I look at Trump right now. He threw a rally the other day and didn't have no goddamn rally at the rally. Like, I'm just trying to figure
Nobody.
out. Like,
he had a few scattered folks in there. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even fill a little league stadium.
You ever been to that comedy show where that person's texting you, yo, where you at? You performing it? Where you at? There's mad people in here. There's hella people.
Yeah, get here.
Hurry up, get here. That was
You're gonna miss your spot. You're gonna miss your spot.
That fool threw a basement party in the attic.
Yeah. The place was hella empty, man. It looked like a old New Jersey Nets game.
You talking about when they had Sherman Douglas as the point guard? Okay.
they had to share jerseys when they came off the bench. Like, hey, you put this shit on.
Man, Donald Trump is the type of dude to go to a boxing match and hope and just to wait to see if a hockey match break out.
So my question is, I'm gonna go to you, Pete. Do you think the country is ready? Not ready, because I believe we are. Do you think that it's time for a woman president, not vice president?
Absolutely.
Not no advisor.
No.
Woman, auntie, get y'all shit together, president. What you think?
I think so. I think we way ready for it. I think we were ready for it, but just not for Hillary. Like at that time, like Hillary had so much dirt in her closet, and shit on that she done did in her past, so we couldn't let her slide. But that's why this fool slipped in there. But I think a woman would have a totally different way with the whole military, the whole the bigger global picture. I think a woman would take a better position on some things. That's all. But yeah,
I said, Howie, before I go to you, Howie, I just feel like if we had a woman's president, and I said this on a comedy joint, I was dead ass serious. The first day she gets elected, she addresses the nation. You know how they have that inaugural speech. She comes on pissed the fuck off. Not even happy she won. She's mad than a motherfucker. You ever had your moms come in and you ain't had the kitchen clean or your room was fucked up? Fuck that good news. Why the hell is that room looking like that? You know what I'm saying?
About that? Yeah.
We need a woman's president to come right on address the nation. Like, I need everybody to pay attention.
Like
you say, Howie, get y'all shit together. Everybody.
Right. I've been watching
black,
all
Spanish.
of y'all.
What you think, Howie?
Right.
Get it together. No.
You better get it together.
Hey.
We could get it. I think it's been overdue for the United States to have a female president. Females have been rulers in the world for centuries. This is nothing. Mm-hmm. I think that this society that the white men, dominant white men, set up in America was just their system. This system that we know now is like
it's over. It's over.
New. You know what I mean? Like empires and civilizations have lived long, great lives. You know what I'm saying? With females as leaders and males as well. I think that it's been overdue. But now we don't need a woman in there that's got an attitude. Like I wouldn't want my baby mama. I wouldn't want anybody like her as president. You know what I'm saying?
She got the power.
Way like, all right, well, you ain't doing that. I'm keeping your tax return.
Just petty.
Yeah, petty. We don't need a female petty president, but we need a strong. You know what I'm saying? We need a strong type of woman that's even killed. You know what I'm saying?
Keisha Bottoms from Atlanta. Keisha Bottoms.
I like her. That Bottoms name seems like she
How about Michelle Obama? No Michelle Obama.
Okay, that's where I want to touch on that.
Michelle Obama, man.
That's where I want to touch on that. Now, they say you want different, right? You want different. And my thing is, it's like I tell my children, I tell my stepchildren, you know what I'm saying? There are two types of people on this earth. Make sure you're neither and be unique. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing with that, just like when, like you just said, are we ready? Should we have a woman president? Are we ready for it? Me, personally, I feel like we are. And because we always had one, especially if you just look at Michelle Obama.
Right.
When Barack was president, he was an intelligent man. Of course, Michelle, intelligent woman. But what did he call his wife? The closer. Barack made up, he set up, they worked as a team. Barack pick him up, she comes and clothesline him. You know what I'm saying? They worked as a team. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, and I ain't talking about sucker brothers. I'm talking about real men. I'm talking about real men that that don't belittle their woman.
Right. They don't cater to the ego and all that stuff. Right.
In front of their friends. You know what I'm saying? Just like if your boys come over and say, hey Joe, man, you ready? Hey man, we about to go hang out, man. You know what I'm saying? You look for their approval where? You do just like this. Yeah, man, you want to, hey man, and then you look over at the girl. And if she give you that nod to go ahead, you gone. But if she says, shake her head, you not leaving. Now they, oh man, you weak. No, I'm not. That's called true love. I'm not finna mess that up because you want to go end up in your basement, sleep by a radiator with my back burnt. No, man. You leave fun to go find fun, you end up with no fun.
Right. I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm gonna flip it. Y'all been traveling, y'all been on television, y'all toured, decorated, respected comedians. Now that you got a lot of time, just like everybody else, like myself, what are y'all binging on? The people want to know, what are you watching? What are you consuming when you have the time? Because again, we've been home for, some of us 2-3 months. Even if you're an essential worker, you still got to be home at some point. For me, I've been watching a lot of bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. I've been watching a lot of I Am a Killer shit, like all that weird detective late night. I'm trying to figure the case out that ain't never been solved, but I'm trying to figure it out.
You trying to figure it out. All right.
I fuck with hoarders, nigga. I want to see your trash.
I love that shit. That hoarder shit is funny too.
I saw a motherfucker on hoarders. That nigga was walking up that trash hill in
the trash in the living room, dining room.
That nigga was this far from the ceiling, nigga.
Yeah.
Howie, he was frying an egg. He was frying an egg in the bathroom. That's how bad this shit was.
Over the toilet. Right. It's craziness, man. Yeah, I catch that.
Hey, bitch, I ain't used my kitchen sink in like 8 years. Like, damn. Let me tell you,
horrible.
My other show though, my favorite show though, is fucking with the doctor. With you need to get your life together. A 600-pound life, nigga.
Okay.
See my man, the doctor that supposed to be on a program, that nigga be and he be like, you did not lose the weight I told you to lose. You gained 2 pounds. Come back.
Purnell, what you watching, Purnell?
I've been watching a lot of documentaries, like about this government and shit, like conspiracy theories. Like I'm all over that shit, man. Like the 5G stuff. I've been watching the 9/11 shit, like
5G stuff.
Yeah, the 5G, right? The conversation.
Joe Rogan ass. You want some Joe Rogan shit?
Hey man, I'm just on listening to the information. Like, kind of, some things just seem like it made sense the way it was put out there, whatever. But at the end of the day, you can't deny people have died, so it's from something. Yeah. And so I'm not gonna go there with the corona. It ain't real and all that.
I with the documentaries and the conspiracy shit too, but I have to take my mind away. We get bombarded by a lot of information.
Bombarded. I hate when people send shit to your messenger. Like, all right, come on, man, I'm good. I got enough.
Please share this.
I've been watching. The thing I've been watching my weight. That's what I've been watching. Because but seriously, man, I just been watching. I've been watching a lot of educational things on Netflix, as well as YouTube. But I watch the stuff just like I take advice, because all advice is not good advice. That's why you go to nitpick at certain advice that that people give you, because what works for one man doesn't necessarily work for the next. Like you got two men going through the same identical situation, and that man tell that other man how I got out of it. He does it, but it doesn't work.
Right.
Because it's, what I'm saying, you got to take that advice, you got to nitpick at it. You got to apply so much to it and leave the other stuff, just like food, like our body do food. It throw the rest as waste, and it get the minerals and nutrition that it needs to help our bodies to function. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all might not believe me, but I've been doing aerobics with Leslie Sampson.
No shit. They're online?
Online.
You said it like I was supposed to know who the hell that was. I ain't never heard of her.
Never heard of her. Leslie Sampson.
It wasn't like you said, what's the other dude that does the Taebo? Billy Banks, nigga? Yeah. You would have said Billy Banks. I'd be like, oh, wow.
Right.
Billy.
I have my daughter been working out with me too, right? So
good.
I said,
what's up.
Find out how much Leslie Sampson is worth. $200 million. You might want.
How much she worth?
Hanson is.
Damn.
She gonna keep us alive. That's the best. That's the only white lady I watch every day.
Okay, all right. And you seeing results? How long you been working out? How long now? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
She's not a Karen either.
How long you been working with her? How long you been working? About 2 weeks or 3 weeks with her or more?
A total of about 2 months. Now,
2 months.
Every day, but
every day.
I haven't worked out every day. But about 65% of the last 2 months I've been working.
Okay, all right. Gave us a percentage. Look at this Negro here. 65%.
I cut that beer out of my life, so I still.
That's good.
Yeah,
great, Howie. Stand up. Let me see this. Let me see the midsection, Howie. Okay, the midsection. Okay.
Listen, hold on. Can I say this? Wait, hold on.
Like King High School days, dog.
Yo, Howie did my show 2 months ago, the Concourse panel. You know he was out of shit. He was laying down doing the show. Like,
no way. No, he wasn't.
He said, I gotta get my shit together.
That's what's up.
I'll get my shit together right after that.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope.
Hey, I did a show on an Etch-a-Sketch.
Martini, you crazy as hell, man.
You know what I like know about this right here, Joe Hill, that you did with us real quick, because that just came to me, man. Like,
man.
We were able to talk about the real issues, man, and how it concerns us, but we still able to bring it back to humor. And I'm gonna tell you, that is a black person's gift, man.
That's it.
We are really good at turning lemons into lemonade.
You ain't lying.
How to do this shit, like, no matter how fucked up it is.
You ain't lying.
Laugh our way about this motherfucker.
Look how fucked up this is. This is a comedic mind working with the fucked up material we had, right?
Oh, man,
hold up. Right after my man, the white guy shot him Arbery, right? That's the one in Georgia, whatever. Right? I was saying, look, these white people take it to the streets like they want to be vigilante, but call the cops. They trained to kill us. Don't y'all do it. Let the cops come and get the shit.
Yeah.
That's how fucked up.
I'm gonna say this. You know, like the looting, right? The looting that was happening. We all have our own perspective. Like I know we don't promote violence.
But that's how Martini got that watch.
Yeah. He held it up like he got it out there. You see the watch, right?
I tried to call you. I was looting Payless. I was trying to see what size shoe
let me
you
say
were.
this. Let me say this about the looting. My problem is, like I said, you know, certain people respond with breaking shit down and tearing shit up. That's their way of getting justice, and I can't knock them for that. I don't promote it. But what I'm going to say is this. Some of these motherfuckers needed riot preparation or looting 101. When you going to loot, take some shit that's, if you're going to get pressed, leave your house and go steal some shit, I shouldn't see you coming out with a whole cheesecake, a bottle of wine, and 2 glasses. Like, you got to be in it for more than that. That's all.
Right, for more than that. Right, you're going to jail.
My thing is, how can a crackhead pick up a 62-inch TV but can't pick up it can't pick up an ink pen and fill out an application?
That's a fact.
Yeah, it was crazy though.
It was crazy. On my show, that's funny. I seen a nigga come out with pillows and a comforter. Nigga, that shit gonna be dirty than a motherfucker.
Yo, they ran through one of them Targets. I don't know what state it was in. They ran through that.
You know, Corona riot piss stain shit on your bed.
Hey Howie. Hey Howie, remember we did the show at Hard Rock and that dope fiend came in there and he was like, hey man, you want to get some of this? And I looked and he pulled all the stuff out and this nigga had like 6-pack of D batteries and a whole bunch of I said, damn. I said, a real dope fiend. Howie said, yeah, you know that nigga dope fiend when you got all the same items.
Yeah.
He got no variety or nothing.
He went got all the lighters. They got every lighter he could find.
My question to y'all, once things start opening back up, how do y'all feel about getting back to the old ways of holding shows? Do you feel like, I guess the question is, how y'all feel about the new way of comedy, how it's going to be after the pandemic? Go ahead, P.
I want a packed room like always. I can't have a half a full room. You know, that. I mean, we could do it, but it just don't feel the same for the promoter. They're not going to want to pack a show for half of, unless the people willing to pay damn near that much more. But it don't seem like it's going to be the same for a while, especially when people got a full schedule. Like, I feel sorry for some of my bigger brothers, like Talent and some of my brothers that I know they had serious schedules going on. Like, damn, man, you going this deep into somebody's year, you don't know how hard it took to get this momentum going like this, you know? That's the problem. That's the problem.
What you think, Martini?
All right, yeah. Now what I say like me, I'm not finna rush out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I lost my brother to the COVID. You know what I'm saying? I lost.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
I lost a great mentor, teacher, Miss Brenda Perryman, to COVID. You know what I'm saying? Man, I lost a gang of good people that I loved. You know what I'm saying? Along with people that I knew that had loved ones. But I look at this thing as with comedy. It kind of, well, to me, it kind of pushed like the ones like me that's still grinding to get to that point. It pushed us back because when the clubs open, they're not gonna. I think the word feature is gonna be erased. It's gonna only be co-headliners, and the co-headliner is gonna be two seat fillers. It's gonna be 2 seat fillers. They're not gonna have that $500 or $300 mediocre dude. You know what I'm saying? Open up for this big name. They're gonna get 2 names because now if you got a comedy club that's a 400 seater, that's half. And then the money is not gonna be the same. People who's getting 25,000 a show, or this and that a show, or 10, 15,000 in the comedy club for the weekend. Their money gonna be cut, and they're not gonna deny it. They're gonna go for it because it's now a pedal. It's now a bike pedal to it where you got to balance yourself and get into the groove of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, in the good words of Howie Bell, don't go on the street. Dang, don't go on the street.
What you think, Howie?
You know what, man? There is going to be significant changes to all of this. We look at us now. I mean, we're doing a Zoom. Comedians 3 months ago weren't thinking about doing Zooms like that, even though it was around. Right. It was around, but we didn't do it.
The technology was here.
Right. I'm saying it was already here. Social media platforms are here.
You could have been at a live comedy show doing the same thing through Zoom for people like this. You know
what's crazy is people was doing it, but they weren't getting the recognition. I mean, it's now that we're forced to be on Facebook Live, we're forced to Zoom and stuff like that, Instagram Live and what have you. We have a new platform and people are learning how to do it. I was pretty, I was scared about doing it when it first came about. I don't know if I want to do that. Now I like doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I like? I like it like this, like you said, Howie, where you could see other people and flip across. Like if there was more people like on this particular Zoom where we could scroll left or right.
Up to like 50 or 100.
Yep. Yeah. I've had shows where I had a fun time doing a show like that. But when it's just like you on Instagram with half of you, the other person, that shit don't do nothing for me. And the Facebook Live, like a regular Facebook Live, it don't do nothing for me.
I'm gonna tell you, you're right. But shouts out to Pookie Wigginton and Lonnie Crooks and all those people.
They put that Detroit shit together, right?
No, they did. They doing the virtual shows for Chocolate Sundays. At the last Chocolate Sundays cats, and I just did that one, a couple Sundays ago, and it was awesome.
Okay.
Like you said, it was awesome. Probably the best one I did so far. At least.
Nice.
But what I'm saying is, I'm saying all that to say this: changes happen, and we all have to adapt. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Adapt or die.
Out here in the field, and their comedy clubs are starting to open back up. A lot of them in the South mostly. But when we get back out here, they're going to be social distancing. Crowds are going to be separated. They're not going to be as packed, Purnell. But
no.
You hit one nail on the head. Ticket prices are going to go back up. They're not going to be these $5 and $10 shows. They're
going to be $20 straight out the gate if you want to come.
Because they're going to hire quality 2 acts, maybe 1.
Maybe 1. You're going to get
perform and do an hour, and that's it. I mean,
that's it.
You have an opener or a host, and the guy that's performing, the headline. Let me finish. That's it, though. This is where we move into as far as the standard of shows. But that's not a bad thing because comedy got watered down, nigga.
It got way watered down.
And now, guess what this is about to do, Martini? This is about to make people that's really fucking with comedy and getting into comedy take this shit a little more serious. Because you ain't going to get them bookings and shit. They ain't going to come that fucking easy. Your ass got funny. You got to have material. Your shit got to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. You got to start learning how to have real subject matter. And you got to start learning how to talk to motherfuckers and be all that shit. It's about to teach people how to be artists again.
Hell yeah,
Howie. Say it, Howie. Say that shit.
And I tell you this, man. Okay, well, doing Zoom, and like I hear a lot of comedians, I've heard a lot of comedians say, man, I don't do the internet comedy because I need a live audience. I'm like, dude, you got to trick yourself up at times. You know what I'm saying? I remember the laughter and being in front of the audience. And you kindle that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You play with your visual, your photographic memory, and you bring that audience bring your favorite audience that you have laugh and put them there and hit it. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be prepared without an opportunity rather than have an opportunity and not being prepared. And that goes for this as well. And at the same time, it's almost like but at the same time, man, doing this is very canny. You know what I'm saying? Just like Howie said, it helps you. You know what I'm saying? It sharpens your comedy chops. It sharpens your acting chops. It sharpens, last but not least, it sharpens your vocabulary.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your vocabulary, man. You got that thing right there, man, and you push that through, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like when I was doing it, you know what I'm saying? I still said I wanted more because I hear people that inbox me, hey man, you was funny, man. Keep going. You're gonna be this and da da da. I heard that doing live audiences. So I said I wanted more, and not to take away from it. I appreciate it 100-fold.
Right.
I'm a humble guy. But I said I wanted more. So what I did, I went to Stars and I go to their Facebook Live and I'll just be saying stuff. And then I put a bunch of emojis and fire. And then that's what I did to LL Cool J. And I did it for a week. And he chimed me in. And I made him laugh, cracked him up. And then I was on there one day just to say what's up. I couldn't even share it. And he was like, hey, the real Martini Harris, man, you a funny guy. Then I went back on, cracked him up again. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, when it's all done, I got to deal with the brother.
Yeah.
You know I got to deal with it.
Nice.
Yeah. I got to deal with Roger Bell Radio.
The quarantine has got so bad that LL Cool J is fucking with Martini Harris.
Yeah.
No, I'll say this. I say this. God saw, and he pushed away all the obstacles, and still allowed me through a pandemic for me to get blessed.
And you know, I'm being funny, but this is real. All the playing field is even now, fellas.
Yeah, exactly.
This pandemic and quarantine has made it even to where even the highest of entertainers are dealing with the lowest of entertainers, and vice versa, and regular people. I wasn't being. No. I know
what you mean.
That's real though.
Yeah, that is so real.
But they focusing on us now. They focusing on us.
I felt so privileged to be a part of that Erykah Badu, Jill Scott Instagram live. I was so happy. I was like, get on. And dude, I watched the whole shit. And I'm gonna tell you, that was one of the best nights of this quarantine I had was watching them. And I felt like I was connected with them, man.
Nice.
Right. Platforms have you feel connected. So we all talk crazy because it's new, but look at us now. So now so back to
it's like the new normal right now. This whole it's nothing like I got this little shit behind me for this is the only space in my little area where I can do this shit because I got it.
Look like you bought a boiler.
Yeah, I'm by the boiler right next to the fucking radiator, the boiler, got the washer and dryer, all of that shit. Right, but here it is. I got it set up so that in minutes, like one night, real true story. Mook Diamond called me 7 minutes to 8. Like, yo, host the show for me real quick. I'm like, what? When? What time? 8 o'clock. Like boom, set up. I'm ready to go. 1 minute to 8. Tap the button. Let's go. What's up, everybody? You know. But I'm just saying, it's the new normal.
Yeah, right.
You had to pay no tolls to get there, nigga.
No tolls.
That's a blessing.
So my question to y'all, I got one more, and then we're gonna do the follow up and how can we support everybody. Do you think this will be a lane after we open up fully? Do you think you'll still see yourself getting booked to do a guest spot or a paid spot or on a virtual show?
No. Howie hit it on the head. Like when it comes to paid work, it's gonna be much different. The promoters only messing with big people that they know can get these tickets sold. And you could come do probably a quick guest spot, but that might not even be there. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That whole guest spot shit might be over for a while.
Yeah. All right. So how can we follow y'all? How can we support y'all? We gonna still support everybody. Start with Howie and work our way around. How can we follow y'all, support y'all?
Let me address what you just said first. I think that this platform is still going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
People are still going to do the social medias. People are still going to go live. This is something new that's now, you know what I'm saying? That's not, like I'm saying, it wasn't new, but it's now created a new feeling, you know what I'm saying, in the platform. Maybe this is the way you got to go to learn. Maybe this is the new open mic. Maybe this is the new way, you know what I'm saying? And then you go into the live field. I don't know. I don't know yet. I just know that this is going to be here. It's not going
for sure.
Yeah.
This type of shit is not going anywhere no time soon. It's going to
Nowhere.
actually get better.
It's going to get better. I believe so. Yep.
People going to figure out how to make these boxes look all pretty and shit. They're gonna
put a crowd in the background and shit.
Virtual crowd, yeah.
It's gonna get sick. It's gonna get to that level. So trust me, this is the beginning of this shit. So, but getting back out there into the field, like I can't deny it. I foreshadow the motherfucking promoters, the real Live Nation and the real promoters that are doing, you know, they're gonna book the name brand niggas, man. And if you want to be a feature on the show, you're gonna have to take short money because it's not gonna be a situation where you're gonna make that $2,500, $1,500 just for one nigga.
No, it's gonna be a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of changes.
Money is
and only Howie. Here's the strength of it. Only the strong gonna survive right now. That's it. If you got a weak show, a weak set, you can, you stuck in backyard cookouts and shit like that until times come up.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
So how can they find y'all, fellas? I'm gonna start with I'm gonna go to Purnell, and then we'll work our way around. Instagram,
okay, if y'all looking at if y'all looking at the screen, I don't know if y'all see my name, but it's Purnell Holloway on Facebook. It's comedian Purnell Holloway. I got 2 pages, and on Instagram, it's a hollow head, like a hollow head, literally, and ENT, short for entertainment. Hollow head ENT is my Instagram. You can find me in those 3 places most of the time. And if you ever want to reach out to me, book me, call my nephew, man, Joe Hill. He'll set everything up, man, and we'll make something happen, man.
Appreciate you, P.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Martini Harris, spelled just like the drink. On IG, it's the real Martini _Harris. Twitter is the same thing, the real Martini _Harris. And if I don't get booked, you can find me in your house.
Yo, real quick, Martini, I saw that Becoming a Legend shit. I thought that was super creative. That Becoming Richard Pryor shit. You had me into that. I watched the whole 14 minutes twice, nigga.
Bro, I got the idea. Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate that. I got the idea from an episode of Good Times when JJ dreamed he was white. Dude, and the idea came, and I was like, I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So I called up Tony Roberts' son, Tony McCant, but he goes by the name of comedian Tony Tell. Now, he did all the filming, he helped direct it, and I did
Tony Roberts, right? Yeah, Tony Roberts from Detroit, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Tony Roberts, yeah. So his son is the one that filmed. He filmed it, edited, and directed it.
Wow.
So I did all the writing, but yeah, man, I called that brother up. He came through. He had the cameras.
How long
and
it took you to shoot it?
Dude,
just one day, right?
It took, yes, sir. It took me 1 day.
Nice.
1 day. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube first. It was up for like 3 years, dude, and I only literally had 26 views. After I did the LL thing, and my wife, she was looking at it and she said, "Wow, you got 2.6 K," and I was like, "No, I got 26 views." Man, look, it went up like that. So
that's
man, I encourage people to look at that. Man, I encourage people to look at that. I sent it to Pam Grier because I know she was doing her biopic that she had Jay Farrell to play Richard Pryor. And you know what I'm saying? Sent it to Lee Daniels, everybody, man. So
all right.
Yeah,
well, good luck, man. We wish you the best
on that word, man.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Howie. How can we follow you, brother?
Hey, man, you can always follow your brother on Instagram at Howie Bizzell, HOWIEBIZZELL. Howard Bell, if you want to just find my government.
I was going to ask you, is it Howard Bell? Is it Howard?
Howard Jamal Bell is my name.
Okay.
Like me and Martini went to high school together. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I've been knowing Martini. We've been knowing each other since we was kids. You know what I'm saying?
Man, literally.
Yeah, literally. So, but yeah, man, Howie Bell, and I do a show now on Dash Radio. I was before on Dash Radio with Kevin Tate, my good brother Kevin Tate from Detroit.
Yes.
And now they gave me my own show on Dash Radio. So it's called the Stand Up Show with Howie Bell. And I do it 3 to 4 every Thursday. We giving you more. That's part of my commercial. But, we do that on Thursdays. West Coast time, Pacific Coast time, from 3 to 4. That's 6 to 7 East Coast. Every Thursday on Dash Radio. It's a free app. You can download dashradio.com and you go to the Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy Station. And
nice.
So I'm doing that every single week, and I'm on my 3rd episode is coming on this Thursday, and the sky's the limit. And I'm gonna have all of you guys on there. Joey, I've already talked.
You already know, man. Just let me know. It's done. I got you.
Purnell, you're the one that doesn't know about it, and I'm gonna get all you guys, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Everybody stand up on there as well. So
let's go. Let's do it.
You may be on an episode as an interview, but you may be in another episode with just your stand-up. So I'm
nice.
That's smart. That's smart.
I'm gonna smoke to that later.
Thank y'all.
On Dash Radio.
Thank y'all. You know, like I said, for just rocking with me. Everybody on the Facebook Live, Philly, Baltimore on the check-in, New York, Detroit checking in, Miami, everybody. Uncle P, Uncle P, I appreciate you, man.
For sure.
When things open up, we're gonna be seeing y'all. And what's funny, Martini, I seen you the first time I got to see you was on Ray DeJean's Diner. It was the Lindenwood Diner. You did 2 sets. I watched both of them, and I said, "This motherfucker is the coolest brother to use right on since Richard Pryor."
Right on.
His swag is what drew me. I said, I can fuck with Martini. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with him. So I was trying to get you to a show, but I'm glad we connected before then. So when we get back, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, brother. Howie, you already know you got the Action Jackson cut right now.
Yes. Right on. We gotta leave the show like this. Everybody, put your shit up. Put your right on. Come on, Martini. Put your shit up. There you go, Howie.
Continue, most importantly, to be great Black dads. That's the reason why we're doing this show, celebrating y'all. Happy Father's Day one more time. Be good, be safe. And I thank y'all for coming on. Everybody for tuning in. Y'all be safe. Until next time, y'all. Peace out.
All right, fellas.
Hey, let me say this.
Martini.
Somebody just hit me up. The YouTube Richard Pryor thing is called Channeling a Legend. Channeling a Legend. It's on YouTube.
Yes.
So
dope.
Yeah, they just
dope.
And you can this footage will be up. It'll be tagged. Y'all will be tagged until Facebook shut down. So it'll be up for us to watch this back. I could download it and put it on YouTube if y'all need it. So don't worry about it. All that good stuff.
Thank you, family. God bless y'all.
Be good. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Be safe.
Right. Yes, sir. Love you guys, man.
Love you back, bro.